Hey, Algebra 2 MCA, it's Mr. Pleasance again. Today with this video, we are going to be repping the Central Colors Central. So what we have here, we have to figure out, okay, is this elimination problem, substitution problem? Looks like this is going to be a substitution problem because it tells us that y is the same thing as negative 5x minus 17. There's another word for y. So I can plug that in. So when we plug this in, we have that negative 3x. Well, that's not going to change because we don't have another word for x. Minus 3 times, now this is what we have another word for, y. We're going to plug in that negative 5x minus 17. And then we still have the equals 3. Alright. Step 2 is to make sure we're going to distribute this. So we have the negative 3 times the negative 5. That's going to be a positive 15x. Because we've got that x there, don't forget. And then the negative 3 times the negative 17. Right, that's a positive 51. So we have plus 51. Everything else still has to come down. We have negative 3x. And we have equals 3. Now remember, if we distributed this negative here, then we don't want to put that minus down here. It's just, since it's a positive 15, it's just plus 15. Don't forget that. Alright, so we put up our wall here, and we know that we have to combine the like terms that are on the same side of the equal sign. Alright, so I'm going to break away from the central colors for just a second so we can show these are like terms. Alright, so we have negative 3x plus 15x, that's going to be 12x. So we have 12x plus 51 equals 3. And now we have a much simpler problem. We can subtract 51 from both sides. So we're getting closer to x by itself. We have 12x equals 3 minus 51 is negative 48. So then when we divide by 12 on both sides, we get that x is negative 4. Great, so we're halfway there. We found the x. Now what we have to do is plug that x in for the x in one of our original equations. So choose which one you want to do. I would choose the second equation here because that one tells you that y is negative 5 times whatever x is minus 17. This one's going to be a little bit easier. So we have y equals negative 5 times, what did we just figure out x was? Oh, there it is, negative 4 minus 17. Alright, negative 5 times negative 4 is 20. And now we can subtract 17, and we get 3. So now we can say our other part of our equation is that y, or our solution is that y is 3. And now, of course, you have to check both of your answers. So we got that x was negative 4 and that y was 3. So let's plug it into this first equation here to figure out if we're right. So if we do negative, so this is coming from here, I'm going to put a little arrow so we know. If we put a negative 3 times our negative 4 that we got for x minus 3 times that 3 we just got for y, let's see if we get 3. Negative 3 times negative 4 is 12. Okay, negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, so we say minus 9. Is that 3? Let's see, 12 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it sure is. So that means we must have gotten it right. Yay, good job us.